Hey everyone, it's Chris Texera. Let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan Seafarers of Catan on Catan Universe. All right, we are here. We're playing the Treasure Islands. That's 14 victory points, and you get one extra victory point for each of the islands that you get to. So let's have a look at this board. All right, some interesting notes. One, really not a lot of ore. So it's basically this ore or bust. Because of that, I think we can essentially punt ore on this one. I think that's probably right. We might want to consider going up north, getting like this strong, maybe get one of these little spots. I'm trying to think of how we want to do this. Brick, this board is highly clumped in terms of the resources. So that is something for us to note. I do think something like this 9-5-10 is pretty nice. We can get that, get some good wood on here. Could go the wheat. We could actually go exploring on this map. This could be one of those maps where maybe that's the right call. I'm going to take the 9-5-10 here. I'm actually going to go head up for the wood port. So that'll be our play. Maybe we'll get some of this extra wood, kind of go in there, get some brick, and then maybe we can really make a play for some of these other spots. We have some opportunities here. So I think our next play is going to be either like the 9-3-6 or the 8-4-3, one of these things. We'll double up on the wood, head straight to the wood port, get that, head to the island. So this is going to be one of those rare occasions where we don't actually just build up our industry. We will, but we're going to do it in a smart way. So at least that's the current plan. So we will see how that goes. But I do think we want to go along this wood corridor, really kind of bundle up on the wood. Now, it's not always the strongest thing to do, but in this case, I think it'll be enough because our ability to control the main part of the island, I think, is going to be our main key to victory here. Okay. They point that way. Now, this is going to be interesting. Where do they decide to go? They don't have any wheat at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if they go 6, 5, 11. I wouldn't be surprised if they take that. They're going to need some wheat somewhere. We're going to take the 8-4-3. We're going to point in. I think that's pretty good for us. Pretty pleased with that. We'll get the... We'll really get this. Ooh, that's a little, All right, well, we'll see how that goes. That's an interesting play. I'm a little surprised. They're going without wheat. That's a little tough. That is a little tough. I'm not going to lie, a little tough there. So we're going to see how that works out for them. We're fine with that. We're going to just immediately head up here to the 11-4-9. We're basically going to secure all this wood in here. And then we're going to expand. That's kind of the play at the moment. Blue's taking a different game. They're going to go heavy expansion early. Brown kind of playing the different resources. I think that's fine. I like our strategy a little bit better though. We're going to go heavy wood and kind of go with it there. Eventually, hopefully we'll have 4 different wood sources with this wood port. That could make us pretty unstoppable pretty quickly. So we'll see how that goes. Don't usually do this kind of strategy, but in this sort of case, there's a nice vein here of wood. Could even double up on the wheat as well, actually hit this wheat port. But I think that's our main plan. And if we need to, we expand here, go out to the islands, or expand down here, go out to the islands. Either way, we're going to have a lot of flexibility because we're going to be very mobile. So I like this plan. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to have to keep an eye on blue, though. Blue... Second, they get a wheat spot, they become pretty dangerous. Because this 8 really kind of is a selling point for their strategy. I'd be a little surprised if Brown is actually gone here. It'd be kind of a shame. Their setup's really not that bad. Especially with this port here. I guess maybe they were counting on getting down here. Or just the internet's a little funky. Don't know, we're going to find out. Hello, wheat. Yeah, I always enjoy the Treasure Islands. It's a bigger board. It's a lot of fun, though. All kinds of interesting shenanigans could go on here. But man, it's a bit of a wait. So we're going to find out here pretty soon exactly what needs to happen. Okay, no, they are in the game, which is kind of what I assumed. See, if he's smart here, he hits this. And then he does. Good. I think that's actually the right play. It's amazing, again, how many people do not do that. I think that is the right play. Because again, it puts the other players in a tough position, right? It's like, okay, do I move this thing, prevent them from going to my little spot or not? And in this case, you know, it's rough for them. They got to make hard decisions. We're going to hold here. Nothing for us to do. I'm pretty content holding. We're just going to need a little bit of wheat and sheep help. Now, I am probably going to go up here pretty quickly. I'll probably actually expand here first. Some of this is just, I just wanted to make sure we got this sealed off. Didn't want him coming back and sneaking in there. Because I think our priority, obviously, is the wood port. With the wood port early, we could be really unstoppable. The problem is we're going to get robbed a ton. So we really want to like tie this up, make sure we're in really good shape before we do anything. Preferably get this as soon as humanly possible. So we'll see. And there's for the sheep. Now, I would consider that for, say, a wood or something. Would make life a lot easier for us. Maybe we get the sheep for a wood. We'll see. They don't do anything. That's fine. Kind of went for a 7. 8. Can we get this? Let's see what we get here. Never know. They have some excess sheepies. Now, how about a sheep for a wood? Pretty keen on getting this. There we go. We got it. Yeah, so that makes me super happy, super gleeful. We're going to head straight to the wood port, build that. Now we're in business. Okay. And again, that can really power us forward here. We could really start taking control of this game in no time. Second, we get this 11-4-9. We'll have 3 different wood spots, double 4. Then stuff can really get cracking. That's a nice roll with that 10 there. We could even potentially get off to the islands here pretty quickly. I don't think that's necessary at this point. But we do want to make sure we can get some more wood. And again, wood expansion is our primary goal at the moment. I feel pretty good though. Especially we can get around this ore spot. I think that's primary at this point. I think the 11-4-9 expanding up to the 5-6-11 is probably the next spot after that. Another 8. Okay. Nothing doing here. Again, we're not too keen to trade just yet. We did a one-on-one special reason. That's a really nice spot for blue though. All that wood there. In some ways, you know, that does kind of suck. At least they didn't come up here and steal this 10, 9, 11. That would have really hurt us. Would have made me want this spot a little bit more. But for now, again, we're fine. All right, the game's still a little laggy. We'll see how it goes. But, all right. So far, so good. So far, so good. Again, we have a pretty clear plan with what we want to do. Another 6. Nothing doing on the bricks. And there's no wheat to be had. We're really the only one with wheat outside of brown. And even then, their 4 is going to be less common than our 9. So controlling this wheat's actually going to be a pretty big deal. We can get that going. We can control this wheat. Because again, I think our next step is we actually come down. We go, or up, doesn't really matter. Actually, I think going up is preferable. So we could eventually strave off, build another road over here, get the 5-4. Doesn't really matter, the order, I guess. But yeah, we really want to get to this 6-5-11. That's kind of our primary goal after this 9-4-11. Then we'll have 5 things in the middle. We'll have double ore, which is pretty good. And we'll go from there. So that's the current plan as I see it. Ton of wood. Now, again, I could go for this. This is getting more dangerous. If they were going to the sea, getting that 3 for 1 port, which they don't need, right? Originally, I was looking at that, but yeah, they're not going that way. So they're definitely going to be looking to come up here, get some of this ore. So again, we really do need to get it. All right, Brown's holding. 12, nothing doing. We've been a little fortunate about this, so that's good. Let's hope for 7, 4. It's really hoping for a 7 there. Did not get it. That's okay. Brown, assuming they're still around, it's got to be, oh yeah, they're around. Well, they got to be happy with that. They got their wheat. They were looking for that. They're going to get one of their ports here. Ooh, okay. They decide to go, yeah, they're going double port as well. We have to look out for Brown. Brown could be actually pretty scary here, especially if these bricks keep going. Kind of think the 8 is the scarier thing, because again, the second they start exploring, that's when stuff kind of really hurts. Ooh, they got a free card there too. That's pretty nice. All right, let's see what we get. 8. Ugh, nothing doing for us. We're holding. Woodport isn't going quite as fast as we would have liked just yet. Not going quite as fast just yet. There's the 7. All right, Brown loses half their cards. I think that's fine. Now, where does this go? That's kind of the question. If they hit us, as long as it's not the 9, I think that's probably okay. Again, I want to keep this 9 open as much as possible. I do wonder where they wind up going, since unfortunately we do share a lot of stuff with them. I almost wonder if they hit the 5 here. We'll see where Brown goes. They very well could hit us. They hit R5. Okay, that's fine. They get the brick. That's not the end of the world. I think that's right. Keep this here. Another settle. Oh yeah, they're in business. Okay, yeah, very scary. Gonna want to keep tabs on Brown here. Brown is in a really good position. Ugh. Nothing doing just yet. These double ports. Okay. Yeah, that's worth it. Another card. Very nice. Yeah, that's the benefit of expanding here. I mean, you know, we're funny about that. Okay. It's gonna go here. Steal from Brown. We get the brick. Probably shouldn't have stolen from them, but that's fine. We'll hold. I think Brown's a little scarier at this particular moment. And I'd much rather this be blocking the double spot at the moment than just like the 1-6. Probably should have taken from blue though, but blue didn't have any. Blue doesn't have any wheat, so yeah, it's fine. Yeah, our game here is a little slower than I'd like at the moment. Partially because Brown's taking forever. We'll give him the old watch thing. Come on. Because, man, are they slow. Yeah, I don't think anything's changed. I mean, it's going slow. That's all. There's only been the 1-9 so far. There they go. That helps. We could probably just trade for it at some point here. At least it gives us another option. Could always go out to C as well. That is another option for us. And again, what's going to hold these guys back is going to be that lack of wheat. So as long as that lack of wheat is slowing them down, that is a bit of a benefit. 6. All right. Man, we cannot get a wheat if our life depends on it here. A wood, 2 brick for a wood, huh? You know, I'll actually do it. Hopefully it's not a mono for the brick. That'd be a big bummer. But I think that's worth it just so we can potentially build this settle. I need the extra resources. I want to get going here. It's good for her. She gets over there. It's not the end of the world for us. Yeah, I think definitely worth it. All right. That gets us our wheat. We'll take it. We're happy with that. And we're on the board with a second spot. Second expansion spot. And now hopefully things will really get cracking for us. Next stop is the 6-5-11 or the C. That's where we're after. Man, though, I really just, this guy. This guy killing us with the slowness. I mean, it is slow. We know that their connection's a little wonky, but I mean, it gets slow. And it might not even be them. You know, the Catan Universe server, they said they were putting out an update. And of course, the update kind of got blocked, which is so dumb. Whatever it was that they said, I was like, what? So very goofy, whatever it is that means. Very, very goofy on their part. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, let's see. 12. All right. Don't know if they have anything. Maybe another road. The benefits of expansion, though, it can be very good, right? Interesting. I'm surprised they didn't go this way and get. Oh, they just moved it. That's all they did. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was a little weird for a minute. I was like, oh, okay. All right. We could get a card here. We're not going to do that. We're going to build a road up. We're heading for this 6-5-11. That is our ultimate goal. We need to get there. It's our way to build cities. Production will probably win us this game, assuming that 11 rolls more often than Halley's Comet, which it is not. This has rolled 1 so far, which is not great. 5 has rolled several times now, so there is an opportunity maybe to steal from blue and get one of those ore early on. And really the more important thing really is getting this extra wheat. Since wheat, you know, we've only had a couple of 9s so far. That wheat's so important to the game. It wouldn't be the worst thing if we actually got this 6-11-3, but at this point, just not getting it. Yeah, more wheat down the drain. Jeez. I'm just hoping for the 1 at this rate. That's all I really need. All right, another 5. Look at all this ore. They are in good shape with that. They're going for the city. Oh no! Wow, that's so interesting. All right, they decided to interesting. They decided to forego. All right, they got 3 resources: brick, wheat, and everything. All right, they're going for the road, and that's really interesting. I would have thought that they would have wanted to hold on to those 3 ore, because again, that's pretty precious. It's precious cargo they let off. It's a pretty ballsy move. You know, gotta be honest with you, pretty ballsy. Dropping the 3 ore there, especially when they can maybe trade to get their city. They get a city on this 8-5-10. They're in amazing shape because they probably have the road locked up. They're already ahead on the army. They're already on these 2 different settles spots. Like, our plan is good, but it's a slow-moving plan at the moment. So I really needed to get cracking here. The second we get to this 6-5-11, though, I am hopeful things will start speeding up, but we need some 8s. Has not happened just yet. It's interesting too, Brown's kind of slowed down. Brown has kind of slowed down here. We get another 9 too, that'd be really good. Yeah, it's a slow, sort of steady beat here. Here's a thought though. If we get 2 more sheep, do we run over here? I don't think so. What do they just do? 2 brick for a wheat. Another 8. All right, at least we're blocking this one. That makes me feel good. And we actually get an 8 too. Look at this guy going all over the place, slowly moving around. Nah. We don't need it. We have a settle in hand already, so we're in good shape. Nothing for us to do. Okay, there it is anyway. Didn't matter. Now things can really get rolling for us. So that makes me really happy. We're set up in the middle here. We're in really good shape. I think we want to get another 4 is good. We really want to get a city going. We can get that 6-5-11 city going. Man, that would be nice. Interesting. Why not go this way? See, I'm sometimes confounded by some of these decisions. That is one of them. Why not go... Now that's even more confounding. 3. Why? It's very confounding to me. I really don't understand that at all. Very strange behavior to me. Eh. All right, well, whatever. We're not that upset about it. I really don't care about that 3. That's the thing. Let's go right back on this 8, though. We're going to steal from her. Nice. Got an ore out of it. That's even better. We're going to hold. That's a nice rob. That's going to really speed things up. We get an 11. Oh, yeah, 4 is great, too. Okay, now we just need a 9 or a 6. We got ourselves a city. Let's see. Oh, okay, maybe not. That's fine. Well, there's the 9, so we still get our city. That's a big roll. All right. So I think now we're in good enough shape where it's not going to matter here. Yeah, she's on this island, but I think we're about to get into kind of a hyperdrive mode. Again, we get 111 roll. I mean, 1. We just need 1. Now, no guarantee that's going to happen. We get it. No 7s here. Nice. Okay, now things are moving. Things are moving, my friends. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get this 6, 11, 9. We're in great shape. We got a city. We don't even really need to move, which is funny. Nice. More wood, more wheat. We get 111. We got another city immediately. Man, how brutal will that be? So we'll see here. Things are looking pretty good here. This could get out of hand really quick for these guys if they're not careful. And again, all we really need to do is connect. And if we get out here and sail, we're in great shape. 10, perfect, perfect. We can even start going out here and exploring if we really want to. Okay, loving this. This is really good. We could also start buying some cards if we want. We might want to get this off our 5. Plus, it gives us another avenue for victory. I mean, we're really just praying for an 11. I want an 11. I want to get an 11. Let's see what we get here. I'm on 11. 5. That's a bit of a bummer. We're going to go... I'm going to get a card. It's probably worth it. That works. That works pretty well, actually. That could take the road. Could also get us over to this island pretty quick. 6 is great. Again, another 11 is another insta-city at this point. Really liking that. This can also connect us here. 5 again. Yeah, oh, see, that's why I was hoping this was going to be a knight or something to unblock that. But yeah, look at the... Wow, this is like so uncoordinated. I don't know what blue's up to. It's pretty weird. Okay, there's their city. We can't sleep, though. We're still in a vulnerable position. Gonna need some rolls. Our block is obvious. Perfect, perfect. So this also opens us up for even more chaos. We could actually road build and build another settle. Do we, though? Do we? I think we do, right? I mean, the 11 doesn't really matter. The extra sheep will be nice. The extra sheep, I think we do that. Let's go do it. Let's get as many resources as humanly possible. Let's just go up here. Let's get this. We get the road. We get a settle. We're in great shape. Now we got a 3rd wheat spot, a 2nd sheep spot, even more on the 6. I could have gone for the 10, but it's still open for expansion. Again, another 11 is another insta-city, assuming an 11 ever freaking rolls. There we go. First time's the charm. Instant city, perfect. We're going to win this game. I don't think there's any coming back for these guys at this point. We're in really, really good shape, obviously. I'm just going to go build this city over here. And, you know, I'm content with holding. Like, I think it's over now. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I make daily Catan gameplay videos and upload them here to YouTube for your viewing pleasure. We play on Catan Universe and on Colonist. I do regular Catan and Seafarers like you're watching here. I also make some tips and tricks videos, which I upload periodically. Trying to get to 500 subscribers. If you could help me out, I'd really appreciate it. We're in really good shape right now. Victory is essentially assured already. Because again, we made a lot of really good decisions. Now these guys are essentially completely doomed. We might even win right here, which would be pretty funny. Let's go build this city. We'll go down here. We'll build this settle. Things really got out of hand here pretty quickly for these guys. We're at 12. Stuff's falling apart for our opponents here. Just goes to show you, expansion isn't always the most important thing, right? Building in the middle of the board really does matter. Even in a game like this, right? Someone in the comments mentioned me a while ago, like it's like suicide to go and play this map without expanding. I assure you it is not. You do not need to get to these islands. The production is what matters here. 100%. And yeah, this just kind of proves it, right? That's a temporary setback, not a big deal. We'll get that back relatively quick here. Not too worried about it. Again, there's really not much they can do. That's the problem. Every roll for us is instant cards, instant everything. It's too overpowered. It's 2 more cities if we had enough. But crazily enough, we actually don't even have the ability for that. So, which is just nuts. We're going to work on building our roads back. And we'll get back to victory here. Or we can just buy a bunch of cards, assuming a 10 or a 3 rolls. Another 11, or 9, excuse me. Yeah, we're in great shape. Again, I don't think we can possibly lose this game. Really, the only thing that's going to possibly slow us down is a couple of 7s. But I don't see how we lose, right? We're just way too far ahead at this point. These 4s are like a gold mine. I mean, we're killing them with production. We'll take the road back in a moment, build a settle, and that should be game. Let's see if they can hold out, though. Nope. I mean, you know, they'll get close here. We'll get to 10, assuming they can build this. Poor Brown. Brown made some bad decisions. Brown's got to go this way. Maybe Brown hasn't played a lot of Seafarers before or something. Like, you got to go to these islands. Get the special stuff here. Special sauce. And again, this is all kind of nuts to me. I don't know what they're up to. And again, that happens. Inexperienced Seafarers players. It happens. Well, this game is effectively over. 22 here. Let's go take back our road. Let's get that road. Let's see. All we need is the 1 victory point. We'll put on the pretty little sunglasses. We'll go get it for a really, really easy win when it was all said and done. Yep, that just goes to show you, when you have a good plan, stick to it. And it can really yield some excellent results, like you just saw there in this Seafarers game. That was a complete butt kicking once we got the wood port underway. There was a couple scares in the beginning. You know, you never know. Sometimes they could sneak in there. There was a point where maybe blue looked like they could get the army. But you know, I just don't think they were very experienced Seafarers players, either of them, because they played it very strangely, very, very strangely. I think a lot of people don't come up with a plan. They don't do what they think they need to do. So I think that's what we saw here in this game. So, yep, absolute butt kicking. I'm very pleased with that. So we'll see. Does it allow us to move forward? It does. Okay. Nice. Up to 1284. Almost on 1300. Again, we are a Grandmaster. It says Diamond. It is a lie. We're top 100 in Seafarers. So ignore that. Yeah, these guys were only platinum ranks. And again, it shows, right? We crushed them. I mean, I feel bad about it. But there was really nothing. We had 4 cities. I mean, yikes. 4 cities, 30 minutes. pretty dominant. Okay, once those threes rolled, the second those three threes rolled, it was basically over because we had all those. It was an instant city whenever we rolled it. So really happy with that result, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.